what's up, y'all? Welcome to Grant's Lawn Care. This is Simon. Hope everybody is making it to the end of this week doing good terms. In this video, just want to, as normal, voice out a few things that I've been thinking of as the days go by and I mow and have time to think. But as you can see here, this is a ditch bank. I mentioned a few things about ditch banks in a few videos back, titled "Just Letting the Redmax trimmer do the work." Go back and check that one out if you haven't. But this ditch bank is pretty steep. This will be my third year managing this ditch bank, and I came to terms with the property owner as to just going ahead and spraying the ditch bank area, because it pretty much is nothing but weeds, and it's just a hassle when it comes to weed eating, because this ditch bank, this video doesn't even do justice. It's very steep. It takes about 15 minutes alone just to be able to take care of this ditch bank and have it looking good at the end of the mow. You don't want the yard looking good and then the ditch bank butchered. So we came to terms, and from now on I'm just going to spray it, kill it back, and that'll save me time when it comes to trimming, and also just the hassle of trying to find good angles to stand on this ditch bank. The weed and grass killer that I bought, which was shown just a few seconds ago, you can get that from Walmart, Lowe's, I guess any of your local hardware stores, if they carry that brand. To me, I've used that brand a lot, and I say it pretty much stands right up there along with the typical Roundup, which is probably about $10 more compared to the price of that one, which is, I think, that maximum power one right there was like $22. The one below it is right at about $19. I got them off. I get mine from Walmart, but they definitely do the job that Roundup does. If you read the back of the labels on it and Roundup, a lot of the things in them are pretty much the same. And as you can see, I went up and down that hill, and just imagine you're trying to trim that. You got to stand at a good angle just to trim it, and it's just to the point to where I've actually fell trimming this ditch because I lost my footing, because it gets so steep in certain spots. So I'm glad that the agreement came to go ahead and spray it, get it taken care of, and we can rock and roll from there. So without further ado, I'm gonna just let this video continue to play, and hope you guys sit back and enjoy this application of weed and grass killer. showcase my new pickup. If you were following me on Instagram, you already saw it. So without further ado, I just want to introduce you guys to my Redmax 8550 blower. I picked it up on Tuesday. I've used it on my commercial property. Sped me up dramatically. And I'm about to do a quick demonstration here for YouTube on just the power of this Redmax. I'm sure if you've been on YouTube long enough, you've seen this blower in action. So I mean, granted, I'm not the first to have it, but I just want to show it off, because it's new to me. It's my first commercial style blower. So without further ado, just sit back and watch it go to work. Everyone, the last thing I want to talk about, if you made it this far in the video, hopefully you did, is I've seen it, firsthand. I've seen other people talk about it, and I'll just be the first to voice my opinion about it, because I just feel it is a necessary topic. And the topic is, we seem to get caught up in these large channels on YouTube. The 10,000K followers, 20K followers, 100K, 200K, 300K followers and viewers. And we tend to find ourselves comparing ourselves to where they are. And I like to say, we don't have to do that. A lot of things I see on YouTube, and I'm not judging, I don't knock anyone's success. I mean, that's what everybody's in this business for, success. But it bothers me sometimes when you'll sit back and you'll watch and look at these bigger channels, and they always have something else, big going for them. If it's not, upgrades to handheld equipment, it's upgrades to the bigger equipment. And a lot of times we get so caught up and don't realize that these larger channels with those great followers, they have sponsors, and where they don't have to spend anything out of pocket to just constantly keep upgrading their fleet, constantly getting the newest of the new equipment and putting it on here and showing us the capabilities of that equipment. We who are trying to, if that's your goal, trying to get there, we get caught up thinking, okay, we need to keep up with this equipment because, man, it does a great job for them in their business. And granted, yes, that's true in the case, but they have not yet said, I didn't spend anything out of pocket to showcase this. I didn't have to, go into my bank account and spend XYZ to show you guys what this can do. These bigger channels, man, they're blessed and they worked hard to get where they're at. But the sponsoring of stuff, I think, should be something that is realized, because don't get caught up out here trying to keep up with them. And they got sponsors, they got people that saying, hey, they have a large following, we can offer them XYZ amount of equipment, let them put that on their channel, we get public viewing, they get a little bit of kickback for displaying our product, sign the paperwork, go from there. Where the average person has to credit card their payment, finance it, put it on a payment plan, then get it. And some people can outright just go and get it. But yet, it's like, we just have to stop. If it's happening to you personally, I'll just say it like that. If you're comparing yourself and trying to keep up with these larger channels, remember, they're sponsored. A lot of them are sponsored. A lot of them will say, I'm not getting paid, or I'm not this, that, and the third. How can you say that and at the same time you always updating your equipment so frequently? And we never see any hard times. Never see any downfalls. We never see, when things are just tuckering out. We always see something new and forward moving. We never see where you hit a struggle point and you show us an example of how to get past that struggle point, if that makes sense. So guys, please, if you caught yourself doing that, because I've caught myself doing that as well, but now I just realized that I have to do what I am capable of doing for my business, because these larger channels, they're going to be taken care of for free, pretty much. Once you hit a certain amount of followers on YouTube, you get monetized. You get plenty of, just feedback in general, to the point to where you can sell things off of YouTube, Instagram, anything. You get these promos just for advertising for these larger companies for free. So guys, I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not rambling. Hope nobody takes offense to it. I'm just saying what I know a lot of people are thinking. These bigger channels, man, is great learning material. It is great to see what is out there being offered. It is great to see the level that you can reach with hard work and dedication. But please believe that if they showed the struggle and showed us how they overcome struggle, things would be a little bit more different when it comes to viewing channels like that. It's not always peaches and cream. It's not always an easy day. It's not always good running equipment. It's not always you can pick up a camera and vlog a great day of cutting, a perfect cut on a property. And we sit here and we watch that and we forget that they go through struggles as well, but it's hidden. But you have smaller channels out here that show you the struggle. Something may break that puts you down for a week or a month, cause you to lose clients, cause you to lose income, cause you to lose, ways to just keep providing in general. And we sit here and let these bigger channels glorify our eyes because we see what we see on there and we're like, man, that's nice. But at the end of the day, man, if they explain to you that once you reach a certain level and viewership and, crowd of watching you on YouTube, these bigger companies are going to offer you things for little to nothing or for free, because they're getting publicity from you on your channel of a large scale audience, seeing these different types of tools, and you're getting the most up-to-date modern equipment on your fleet. And yes, like I said a few minutes ago, we all want to get there. But all I'm saying is sometimes at the end of the day, if you guys with these larger channels can tell us about some of the things that don't work perfectly for your business, some of the things that you try to implement that didn't work, because we may be trying to do that same thing and you may have figured out a way to make it work, but all we see on your channel is the success part, But anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on. I don't want to sound like, I'm angry or anything. I'm speaking what I know a lot of people are thinking, you know. But y'all take care out there. This is Simon from Grant's Lawn Care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Leave your comments below if you understand what I'm talking about, if you felt that way before, and we can chat it up. Y'all stay safe out there, and y'all have a great weekend, because this week is almost up. Tomorrow's Friday, and I'll keep dropping content, and y'all be safe.